7 of Jake's Views in Review. This is Senator Jake Anderegg up at the state capitol complex. So we're on the final day of the legislative session, day 45. We've passed a lot of interesting bills in the last week or so, and we have a couple of really controversial bills that are going to come up later tonight before we adjourn, sign and die. We passed my 2 bills, one on housing and one on homelessness. This is House Bill 400 and House Bill 462. This is the affordable housing bill and the homelessness bill that is going to take care of wintertime emergency temporary housing. They both passed with supermajorities in the House and the Senate. Salt Lake City's not super thrilled with it because it, in essence, says if they don't do anything, we can come in and force them to do it, to get it taken care of, so we don't have people sleeping under snow drifts like we had this year. We also had House Bill 313. This is the Election Security Amendments Bill. This is the security elections that requires the video cameras to look at the ballot boxes where people drop off their mail-in ballots to ensure that there is not ballot stuffing, box stuffing that's going on. So that bill passed the Senate earlier, along with my other bills. Another one that passed that was a little controversial, but ultimately I think was the right policy. This was House Bill 232, the Utah Lake Authority bill. It's the bill that creates the authority that will have the governing power to make decisions that have to then be recommended back to the legislature for final approval. That way, the Utah Lake isn't just going to be given away to a big developer that's going to build hundreds of homes out in the middle of the lake without a full vetting. So that was a good bill. Kind of an interesting bill that passed was Senate Bill 76. This is the zipper merging bill. Basically says stay in your lanes for as long as you can, and then every other one zip in, like they do in places like California. Statistically, you can get about 40% better efficiency from merging if we do it that way, as opposed to everyone pulling into a single line, because we don't like to leapfrog in front of each other. Here in Utah, we try to be nice on the roads until we really aren't very nice. So anyhow, that bill passed. It'll be a big education push for those that are getting their licenses coming forward. So a couple bills that are of prominence that are coming up later tonight is Senate Bill 60. This is the vaccine passport bill. I am going to vote in favor of this bill. It basically will put personal interests above business interests when it comes to requiring verification of vaccine at your employer's level. I just think that's the better policy to follow. There's plenty of arguments on the business side that we could talk about, but I'm going to side with individual rights and liberties for that. Then one of the last bills I wanted to talk about, which is going to be super controversial, is House Bill 11. This is the transgender sports bill. I've kind of gone a little back and forth on this as it's gone through several iterations. I am currently leaning to vote no on this bill. I don't know that I can, in a good conscience, vote for a bill that's going to set up the legal structure for which you could have biological boys, trans girls, biological boys, trans girls in the same locker room with biological girls and things of that nature. It just seems like it's very problematic. We may have amendments on either of those bills, and so the final version may be different than what I just said, but that's where I'm leaning right now. This is the last day, and it's been tiring. I'm physically exhausted, and I'm probably going to need a week or two to recover, but it has been an honor to serve you. If you have any questions of me whatsoever, shoot me a text, send me an email. So 801-901-3580. Jake Anderegg at le.utah.gov. You can always reach out to me on social media. I really look forward to continue serving you for the next several years, and this has been a great experience, but it's time. I'm so glad that it's done. So with that, this is Senator Jake Anderegg coming to you from the Utah State Capitol Complex saying, I will check you next time.